What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the income time period for calculating income when it comes to bankruptcy. I'm Norman Douglas. I own the Kansas Bankruptcy Center located here in Wichita, Kansas, and we file bankruptcies for people throughout Kansas. So again, we're going to ask the question, what is the time period that bankruptcy uses to calculate your income? All right. And there's a bunch of rabbit holes in bankruptcy. There's a bunch of code. There's a bunch of cases. There's all kinds of stuff everywhere. But basically, they will take the previous 6 full month time period of income that you received. All right. So what does that mean? What's 6 full months? So if today is, say it's April 15th, right? And you file anytime in April, whether it's April 1st, whether it's April 30th, April 20th, whatever the date may be, then the previous 6 full months would be March backwards to October, right? So you would use October, November, December, January, February, March to calculate that current monthly income. That does not include the current month you file in, right? So if you file in December, then you would use November backwards 6 months. So sometimes people get confused when they think current monthly income because maybe they had, I don't know, something in 5.5, 6 months ago, but they're using the period that we file, the day we file, we use that month. We don't. We use the previous month basically, and then that month, and then 5 more months backwards. All right. So that's kind of the income time period, is the 6 full months prior to the month you file in. All right. So hopefully that helps somebody there, and then it takes into account all the income, right? So I'm going to do another video with a little bit of information on what is the income that you use, but basically gross wages, if you received a bonus, things like that. So as you look and plan, if you're going to file bankruptcy, and that's something that you've decided on, then you really want to look at your income in the past 6 months. Your income, what do you think it's going to be? It's going to be more? Is it going to be less? Because if you're over that means test amount, right, for the income, then generally you have to file a Chapter 13. If you're below it, then you have to file a 7. So if you're employed with a job and you're making, 60 grand a year, but the income limit for household of one is only 52 and some change, and then you switch jobs and now you're only making 40, right? Then that's another issue that doesn't necessarily go into that time commitment because you have switched jobs. If you've lost overtime and you're in the same job and now you're making much less and you're underneath that income limit, then we're going to look at that 6-month period for sure to determine, if you're over that means test calculation or not. So, again, there's a lot of rabbit holes. If you're thinking about filing bankruptcy, make sure you reach out to an attorney. There's a bunch of services. There's pro se, do it yourself. Most of the time, you're going to save money if you hire an attorney to do it for you, because we know all the little ins and outs, right? That's why you hire us, to do the ins and outs and to figure out when is the best time to file for you. So with that, I'm going to let you go until next time. Norman Douglas, Kansas Bankruptcy Center. You can go to mybankruptcymeeting.com and schedule a free consultation if you'd like to talk, and then we will see you next time. Thanks. Later.